Yes! What is up, guys? It's the Ninfan, and so, oh man, so this video is going to be unscripted, just because, man, I'm so excited for what's going on right now. But the Super NES Classic was just announced today, I think. I saw it today, and man, I was so excited for what it is. So I'm going to be doing kind of like what I'm excited about it, why I'm excited for it, also kind of what it is and stuff. So yeah, before we get started, if I get to 50 subscribers, start using a better editing software. So if you like what you see on this channel, then I say you should subscribe. We're like 12 away, so any subscription helps. Alright, so let's cut to the stuff. Alright, so I'm just gonna read off of what the website says. So if you want to, you can open up the website too and just listen to what I'm saying, to see what I think about everything. Alright, so let's get started. Alright, so when you first get on there, it's Nintendo Super Nintendo Entertainment System Classic Edition. Oh man. Only $80. Available September 29th, 2017. Now, when people see that, they think, oh, well, the NES Classic wasn't as expensive. And they say, well, yeah, but the NES is not the Super NES. It's called Super for a reason. And, I mean, think about it. Like, on Virtual Console, NES games are a lot cheaper than SNES games, so just pointing that out. Alright, next thing, on the bottom it says, now you're playing with superpower. I'd like to say one more thing before I move on, that, I mean, just look at how small that is. Like, do you see this? If you have it pulled up, then you can see this, that it's like really small. But anyway, it says the golden age of the golden age of 16-bit gaming returns. Yoshi, Samus, and the Star Fox crew are waiting for you to come and play. That sounds kind of like a horror movie, but it's cool. The Super NES Classic Edition system has the original look and feel of the 90s home console, only smaller. Plus, this one comes fully loaded with 21 games. Yes, that is a little less than the NES Classic, but I mean, when you look at the games, you'll know why, to be honest. The 90s, oh, this is funny. The 90s call it. They want their controllers back. And I guess before I move on, look at how small it is. It's like fitting in a person's hand. And that's crazy. Alright? The 90s call it. They want their controllers back. Oh, well, we want them in the 10s? 2010s? I don't know what it's saying. That's what it's called. It says 2 wired retro Super NES Classic controllers are included for multiplayer gaming right out of the box. Yup. Get your hands on some of the best 2-player games, alright, 2-player of the era, including Super Mario Kart, Street Fighter 2, Turbo, Hyper Fighting. The Super NES Classic is compatible with the Classic Controller and Classic Controller Pro accessories. Just plug it in and play. Yeah, that's pretty great. Like, right now, I actually already have controllers because I have the Super Nintendo. So, I mean, I think it already gives you 2, but whatever. Okay, so here's a list. Let me make sure we didn't miss anything before we go on. Okay. 21 classic Super NES games, alright? Now, like I said before, these games make it $80. So we got Super Mario World, we got Super Mario Kart, we got The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past, F-Zero, Super Metroid, Street Fighter 2 Turbo, whatever that was earlier, Super Punch-Out, Castlevania 4, I think. I'm not good with Roman numerals, I'm sorry. Donkey Kong Country, Mega Man X, Kirby Superstar. 8 games in one. So you're really paying for 29 games. Just kidding. Final Fantasy 3, Kirby's Dream Course, Star Fox, Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island, Super Mario RPG, Legend of the Seven Stars. Yes! I've wanted to play that game forever. Contra 3, I can't read it, the Alien Wars, right? Secret of Mana, I've never played that, but I want to play it. Earthbound, the original, and I've never heard of this game, but Super Goals and Goats. Okay. Now, and I purposely left this one out until the end. So if you scroll up a little bit, I think it's right there. Yeah. For the first time ever, play the never before released Star Fox 2. Never before released. So that's like not even buying a virtual console. That's like buying like kind of like a third party 18 or 16-bit game kind of thing, where it's not a retro game, but it's a new game, but it looks like it's old. So, you know, there's like indie games like that. So, and those indie games usually cost around $10 to $15. So that's like an eighth of what you're paying for. So that, I mean, that's really good. I mean, that's just, oh man, I'm so excited for this game. There's definitely some games that I wish that maybe they could have put on. Like, there's like that, I've seen people wanting like Castlevania and maybe Diddy's Conquest. Play on words. So, you know, like, what's that game called? Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Like, I've never heard of that. I mean, maybe I'm just oblivious to it, but, you know. I mean, but, I mean, these are the games that are just... Like, here's the thing with the NES games. The NES games, most of them, you could not save your progress. And that's a big damper on wanting to play it, because when you want to play it, it's like Super Mario Bros. Alright, you got Mario, and you got to get him to the end of the game in however long you have. And to be honest, people who are buying these are like not young kids. They're like maybe older people in their, not older, I'm sorry if I offended anyone, midlife, I guess, I don't know what midlife is, but people in their 30s and 20s and maybe 40s who kind of want to experience this again. But I think, you know, even though most of the people that are going to buy this, most of the consumers that are going to buy this are adults, also it's kind of a good experience for kids to maybe, you know, hold the controller and play the game as it was meant to be played. You know, like with Virtual Console, you can buy a game, but it's not the original way. You're playing it with, you know, like those classic controller things that don't even feel right, and or you're playing it with the Wii remote, or you're playing it with like the game pad for the Wii U. So it's not the original thing. So this is what is gonna make it fun for kids, is that you know, these games are what their parents grew up on. It's gonna be like, oh yeah, play this game, you can save it and stuff. And I don't know, it's just, I've always wanted to experience games like this, but in the original way, not the, you know, this way, not like a Virtual Console. So one thing I would also like to point out is that for me, this is just me, but these games I will actually play every single one, and I will enjoy every single one. Now, like I said earlier, it's because you get to save your progress is what makes it so much different from the NES Classic. I think one of the only games that you could save was The Legend of Zelda. Maybe I'm wrong, but I mean, I know, like, you know, Mario Bros. 2, Super Mario Bros., games like that where you can't save. They do, actually that might be wrong, because I know they have save slots where you can save it using the NES Classic, but I don't know, that just feels so artificial to me for some reason. I want a real experience, so this NES Classic, SNES Classic, is gonna give you just that, the real experience. So now we can see why Nintendo pulled the NES Classic off the market, because they wanted to make this. I am kind of bummed that I didn't get the NES Classic, but this is kind of a chance for me to redeem myself, I guess. I think that's it. There's really nothing else to say. It comes out September 29th, 2017. I looked on Amazon, and I looked on Amazon, and as of now, there's no pre-orders yet because it says retailer info coming soon. It's rated teen, mild blood, and suggestive themes and violence. Because you know that Mario Kart, whew, it gets a little rough on the roads out there. But yeah, there's really nothing else to say. If you like this video, subscribe, like it, share. Like I said, trying to get to 50 subs. You know, every subscriber is special. Every subscriber is meaningful. Until the next video, I'm the Nin Fan, and I will see you guys